You are locked into the Pit London show, and we've got a very, very, very special guest. If anyone who's been listening to our show, there's one song we've been playing very consistently since October, and I want to make everyone at home to make a lot of noise. We've got Felixthe1st in the studio right now. Mate, hey. How you doing, bro?
I'm at it, brother. What are you telling me?
Yeah. Good to have you on the show, man.
Nah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like, the listeners of the show know that, like, literally from the first time I got that email in, it was literally like, I have to play this on the show.
Mad,
like,
bro.
literally, I asked for it clean. And the next thing you know, it blows up.
Nah,
so,
can't.
yeah. How's it been?
It's been mad, bro. I can't lie, it's a switch up. Because, like you said, bro, there was one point I was at Yard. I was literally, Marley just had a bunch of emails.
Yeah.
Like, I just stayed at home.
Yeah,
I did the little press release thing.
Yeah.
And literally sent it out to, like, there's probably people that just know my name now and they don't like me. They don't like. And a couple of emails was like, "This is my private email. Can you stop?" But bro, as soon as that track dropped, I literally just sent it about. So I'm just gassed to see that it's not come to fruition.
You know
what I mean? Like it's getting done, bro. People are hearing it. It's exciting.
Nice. So what's been happening for you these last 2 months? You know, it looks like a big storm. It just hit you and Dreya.
Life's changed, bro.
Is
That's what I'm
it?
saying.
Price gone up?
Nah, hey. Nah, but in all honesty, it's a thing of like, I'm just grateful, that my life's changed in terms of like I can fully commit to music now.
Nice.
Like all of my prior commitments, I used to be a full-time professional dancer, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm retired. You feel me? Hey, I'm a writired dancer now. That's why I'm like, it's lit.
Yeah.
I can full-time just make music. So that's the biggest thing that I'm excited about. But in terms of like you're saying, the storm, bro, it's a bit wild. Just like, no, it's not even. I'm not gonna say recognize.
Yeah.
People don't recognize, but it's a thing of like when people clock what's going on. It's a bit mad to just be like. To deal with people's reactions and shit.
Yeah,
but bro, I'm grateful. It's lit. You know what I mean?
Now, what's the, like, I because I work with a lot of up and coming artists, I, as someone who's like in the middle of it, I want you to kind of explain that jump from, you know, you and Marley been grinding it out, and then what's it like now? Like what's the differences? Is it what you expected it to be like when you crossed that over?
Thing is, the biggest difference, for me personally, the thing that used to get me stressed was like, it was just harder to connect with like producers, engineers, people that like could mix and master. Nah, that's not an issue. You know what I mean? That's not an issue as much anymore. Like people trying to lock in, but it's just like, I think like a lot of people have an expectation. They expect as soon as a song blows, they're on all the blog pages, they're on this, all these artists that you're looking up to are like popping up to you. And it's not a that. It's never a that. There's gonna be people that are reaching out and showing love, but I feel like they're just genuinely they mess with your stuff, innit?
Yeah.
So there's been artists that have reached out to me and I've been like, yo, this is mad because I appreciate what they do as well.
Yeah.
But you just have to have your head screwed on, innit? Because a couple people, I can see why this would turn a couple people different, innit?
Yeah.
But yo, we're not changing.
You're ready for this.
We're
built
ready.
for
Hey,
this.
bro, we're built for it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's the vibe, innit?
So what, you know, I'm like a big music nerd in terms of like the back end and stuff like that. It looks like you and Marley had built a very strong foundation for this success to happen. So I just want to ask, like, what sort of things did you lot do? Like, well, actually, even before that, did you know that the song was gonna bang this much?
Nah,
like, what was the expectations?
Everyone, you always expect for your stuff to bang. I knew it was gonna bang, but I thought it was gonna be like, I wanted to, with this track, in my head, a perfect idea. I wanted to make like a new, you see that 2016 SoundCloud energy when everyone was like,
yes, that's exactly what I heard from the track.
I wanted to bring that and like try and make it a little bit more mainstream.
Yeah.
And then TikTok literally took it and was like, nah, nope, I got something else for you. Bro. And they literally just had their own plan. And now, bro, it's lit. But I thought it was gonna be a thing of like, it's gonna be underground, have some vibes, have some energy. People are gonna mess with it.
Yeah.
But yo, this stuff's going global right now. It's a bit mad, bro.
I feel like a lot of it, the sound has been bubbling in London like this for a while.
Yeah, a couple heads.
Yeah.
Bro. Me personally, people that influence me the most, bro, I'm a stupid Felixthe1st fan. I'm a stupid House of Fair. Like, bro, House of Fair is the reason I make music, low key.
That's beautiful, man.
And Skepta, DW League, a lot of grime stuff, Slow Tie, all of them, man, bro. It wouldn't be possible for us to even get our foot in America if Skep didn't do all this stuff he
100.
did. Do you know what I mean? Because Skepta, he's for me personally, he's the guy that, one of the first artists that made me realize it's possible to branch over somewhere else. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, he's just the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
No, 100.
Skepta, man. You feel me?
No, that's one thing I love about Skepta. Like he just plays in this world of like quote unquote alternative and a mainstream and a hood and stuff like that. Yeah, just does what he wants and stuff like that. And definitely, I'm seeing that the fashion coming through with you today. As you says that you're getting, is that something like a lot of inspiration coming through?
When I was a young boy, first day, I don't even know what music video it was. I must have seen Skepta. Yeah, he had like shoulder holsters. He had a white shirt and he had like shoulder holsters. Just know the next day, bro, I was on Google. I was googling like gun holsters for no guns. Just rocking them. Bro, I started rocking that. I was like, yeah, this is grease. This is drip. You feel me? Like, but I've always been interested in fashion and all that stuff. But it's like, yeah, bro. I just feel like it's an easy way to just show what you're about. Yeah. But I'm one of those people at the same time. It's like, I love clothes, I love fashion, but I'm not that arsed at the same time. But I look like I'm arsed.
Yeah.
But I'm not, I'm just doing my thing, innit?
So maybe we look to see some collaborations with you and brands in the future.
Most definitely, bro. There's a couple brands that I love something shiny. You can see it. I love a little shiny something. Literally. I'm trying to get my own stuff. Feel me? Soon come.
Alright, look out for that. Now, I want to get into like you being a professional dancer. Like, what's one thing that definitely helps on TikTok, dance moves and stuff like that? So do you think you knowing how to dance professionally helped in making a dance, or did you do it organically?
I think because like I said before, me and Dreya, myself and Dreya, we both were professional dancers. So I feel like that most definitely helped Dreya in terms of like knowing her reach, knowing what people are gonna take, because she understands like what's too much on TikTok, what's just enough. I thought that dance was full out. I was like, yo, I can't even do this. But she was like, bro, people are gonna learn it. And they did. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, especially as coming from a dance perspective, it's definitely helped me understand like not even trends, but what's coming next, or like what's appropriate for the song. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just it's hard to make people want to relate to a track, but now it's not even like just the vibe of the track. People hear the song because they relate it to that dance. They mess with it even heavier. Do you know what I mean? So it's lit.
How important would you say is associating dance with music? Is that something that is important or not?
And the thing is, it's always important to me, because me, like, when I'm hearing tracks, I need to vibe, bro. If I can't vibe, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, this music, I feel like the songs we made, originally it wasn't to dance to. I mean, it was to riot at the motives. But now people can dance to it, and I'm gassed. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's at the end of the day, you can never really. I think it's not our place as an artist. It's your place to put out what you want and how you want it, but it's not your place to know how it's going to be received. So I never knew how it was going to be received. But I just had to wait and see what people were on. But it's lit. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the perfect situation, really.
Have you lot performed that track out live much?
Bro, imagine we must have went to where did we go? Belgium, or we went Belgium or something. That was my first live performance. Must have been there. Dreya must have brought me out to one show. It was a hip hop show. There was the Central was there, Central C, Parsalou, and then it was Dreya in it. So he must have performed, bro. Them man in Belgium was singing the words, bro. This is the second week it came out. Them was singing the words. That's when I was like, okay.
Something's going on here.
In the accent, I was like, all right, buddy. Hey. I said, yes, sir. That's when I was like, yeah, cool. This is different energy right now. Because obviously, and then when I started performing in London, that's when I was like, okay, these lot take. Because I thought, you have to have a big show in London. That's when you know when it's hitting. But as soon as I got somewhere else and I was like, yo, these lot are taking me in like I'm from where they're from. That's what made me realize, yo, this is it's bigger than us. It's bigger than me or her. But me and Dreya, it's bigger than the dance. It's bigger than the track. It's like, for me, it's mad. I feel like only recently I found mad pride in it. But I just love repping the UK, bro. There's only a handful of us that are fully like representing globally, like we're trying to go into a bigger thing.
100%.
And the people that are loyal to the ends, like they're going crazy in the UK, bro. Them underground artists are dumb. And it's just like, I want to be in a position where more eyes on me or more eyes on us is more eyes on everyone. So it's like I'd love to create with more artists that have inspired me or made me want to make music, and just, bro, show everyone that, yo, we don't just do like pop music, we don't just do drill, we don't just, like, bro, it's endless. We can do what we want, innit? That's the energy. We can do what we want. It's just translating that.
Nice.
It's lit though.
So what this year? What kind of are we gonna hear more in like the vein of own brand freestyle? Is it gonna be a bit different vibes?
Bro, it's
Afro beats, drum and bass. I'm not
bro, I can't lie, it's mad. Me personally, with where I'm going with music, I couldn't even tell you, bro. There's gonna be a lot of more vibes like own brand because that was like that trappy energy. I've got. There's a strong amount of tracks like that, you feel me? 'Cause that's just what I mess with personally. But then just know there's also some alternative tracks, there's some slower tracks. I've got a slow track with Dreya where she's singing and it's lit. And I'm just like, I'm on my little vibes. I'm like, aye. Yo, they're the energies, the different tracks that's like, I feel like people are going to mess with as well. Because obviously we've acquired our supporters. We got our audience through this lit, trappy track. Yeah. And there's going to be people that mess with us just for that style, but there's also going to be people that mess with us. So it's just building our fan bases and building our people. But I'm just excited to just get good music out. I don't care what it sounds like. It could be a bit country, a little bit alternative.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm going crazy this year. 2022 is nuts.
Oh, I'm loving that.
It's nuts.
Is there any shows that you can tell us about, confirmed to look at?
I don't know if anything's confirmed, but yo, I'm not gonna put it out there completely, but just know a couple festivals this year. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see me at a couple of festivals. You feel me? We gotta switch it up, but I'm definitely trying to be out of this year, bro.
Is there anything that looking at working in a duo? Is that something that you'd maybe look at doing in the future, like a duo or a band, or do you just see yourself as like a solo artist?
That's the thing. I feel like going into this thing, me and Dreya both had our eyes set on being solo artists, and that's what we're gonna predominantly do 100%. For the rest of our careers. But it's like I'm always for connecting with other artists and stuff like that. So it's like I said, me and Dreya, we have other tracks together. So if they come out, they come out. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not really putting my head in that place. It's like if that's the right song for the right moment, I will. And like I said before, I'm in a collective. We ain't regular. We've done a bunch of dance stuff. We've done a bunch of like visuals and things like that. But it's just I'm trying to bring all my guys into this new scene that I'm in. I'm not trying to come here by myself, innit? I'm the new boy, innit? So I'm trying to bring my guys with me.
Who you bringing through? You wanna shout out anyone?
Yeah, bro. Obviously, shout out the man them. Obviously, we ain't regular. We got Natty Nowhere. We got TT's World. We got Young Freddie. Like, there's a couple heads, and like I said before, that's obviously based off the influence of like House of Pharaohs, bro. When the energy they had, it's like, bro. When I first heard Raid, I was like, what the fuck? These man gave me like Golf Wang. They gave me that Odd Future energy from the UK, bro. I was like, yo, this is dumb. Like, this is the energy I'm trying to mess with. This is the stuff. And obviously now it's lit.
I honestly feel like I got that when I heard the track. For me, it's like, if I was as the Pit London, I would have signed that track because it's like such a Pit London type of track. And I love that you emphasized that 2016 period of the
UK. Proper SoundCloud
it's that
UK.
SoundCloud, that Shoreditch. Like, bro. We were all in, going from like Notting Hill Arts Club and Visions and stuff. You can just hear it in the song. Like that was that moment, and it's nice to see that moment carried through and not die almost, because you feel like a lot of it like struggle over the years, especially with things like drill and of that movement, but. At the same time, this song shows that it's still very much here.
Bro,
we all love it. We feel it. Like, I feel it when I hear that song and stuff like that. What we all were doing in those Shoreditch days and stuff.
I'm saying, and bro, there's always gonna be artists that have been pushing that from. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying like Rushy, Finch, like obviously Finch Fate, the guy who made the beat, bro. There's hella heads like Kish, Local Goon, Kiddy vs Goliath, fucking Mali, like all of these man. That's what I'm saying. All the underground heads, bro, they've been going crazy. So it's just gas that obviously America had their big with the XSL freshmen with all Uzi, Yachty, like all of them, man. They had their resurgence, and then now I feel like in the American side of things, they're having the exact same thing happen with Yeet and Can, Autumn, Summer, like all these new underground SoundCloud artists that are getting pushed. And it's like, if they can do it, I'm like, bro, why can't we be doing this in the UK right now? Like, what is stopping us? But I feel like it's that same mentality of being like, oh, if I get somewhere, if I help you get there as well, is that gonna help? Is that gonna benefit me, or is that gonna mess me up? Like, bro, me personally, I'm not trying to do anything on my ones. Like, obviously, I'm trying to do my thing and set pace. But bro, if the gang's not there, what's the point? Who's trying to just live it on their ones?
Like, exactly. You get to that point and you realize, like, you can get signed to the biggest deals wherever you want, but if you're there in the room by yourself, what's the point?
Pointless, bro. Pointless. Like, I'm as I said before, I said it to you earlier. I'm a consumer, bro. I love good music, innit? So my goal is obviously to get the bag. I'm trying to get, but at the same time, it's to make good music. So I'm trying to connect with artists that I'm like, I mess with their stuff. And then when I hear people like, Packs and Post, Hazy, like when I heard that on the Black Box thing, I was like, bro, he's doing his thing. And people took it in. Same with Nems, like all these they, bro, Nipper, like they're all unique new artists that aren't really going to the structure of what we've set ourselves. I don't know why we've put ourselves in a box. They're doing it themselves. So I'm like, yo, bro, it's lit. This year, I genuinely feel like UK music is going somewhere different.
100%.
But at the same time, it wouldn't have been possible unless everyone did what they did before, innit? So gotta do what you can do. What
advice do you have for artists? You know, say you're that guy. You're about to send you have this song in it. That you, what advice do you have for up and coming artists?
I feel like me personally, what I had to do was fully invest in myself. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to fully understand what you want. You can't really. Everyone always asks you, like when you go into the label meetings, things like that. People asking you, yo, like, who do you see yourself being as big as, or do you see yourself being like? And it's like, that's all good and great, yeah. But me personally, I'm not trying to be like anyone. Yeah. So realistically, I can't even tell you who I'm trying to be like. I can't tell you who I'm based off, because I want it to feel like when I'm explaining my ideas to you, I feel a little bit embarrassed explaining it to you because it sounds so crazy that you can't even imagine it happening. That's the energy I want from every single person that I explain the things. So bro, for new artists, you just always have to have enough confidence in yourself, to 100%. Think, bro, whether they sign me, whether they're interested, whether they want this deal, do this or do whatever, I don't care, because I'm still setting pace. Do you know what I mean? I think one thing that I took from some of the meetings that I had, and people saying to me, there was like, whether you sign with us, whether you do what you're doing with us, we need something like this in the scene. Definitely. And that's what you just have to be able to identify for yourself every time. It's like, whether they need me or they're gonna sign me or we're gonna do this or we'll work with this person, am I something in the scene that is needed? Am I something new? Am I something fresh?
We're pushing the culture forward. And I definitely say what you and Dreya are doing and what you're doing at the moment is definitely pushing that real authentic UK sound forward, because I don't think the global world even knew about this sound that we have bubbling up here. You obviously got people taken from it, like, you know, the ASAPs and stuff like that. A lot of their sound is taken from this sound. Do you know what I mean? Like when you hear it out. When
you go in the comments, people are like, oh, I didn't even know UK rap, they did this.
I
was like, bro, it's mad. Like, they just think we just do literally like pop stuff, grime or drill.
And that's
like, they don't understand that there's the R&B, like the UK R&B scene. I was saying to someone as well, it gets me so upset, man, because there are so many talented artists. But I feel like we sleep on them. So if anyone's out there, and you're trying to create a little platform or something, I think there needs to be like a link up or a GRM or something like that. Like what SBTV was doing back in the day with when like I remember when I first heard Mira May doing like one of her acoustic things. We need some more of that, bro, because there's so many talented R&B artists in the UK right now that aren't getting the light shone on them.
Definitely.
But yeah, I'm just going.
Anyone that notable mentions?
Bro, Jack James. I was saying Mira May, bro. Mira May she's been one of the people that I'm like, she's insane, innit? There's Bella.
Bella.
There's Annie.
Annie.
There's Jack James going crazy, bro. There's Sipo from Birmingham going crazy, bro.
Sipo is so good.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many artists. Like I said, Nipper. Like there's so many people that I'm like, bro. They're just so authentic. But I just really wish there was a platform or there was more stuff to show everything that's going on.
So, you know, as someone like yourself, if it wasn't for something like a TikTok, you identify that it may have been harder. So do you think
much harder?
Like, you know, there's just other avenues that we might have to look at on a global scale. You know, sometimes in London it can get a bit clicky and a bit samey in terms of these boxes. So would you make sure artists do look at the world like music scene as like a world landscape rather than just UK locked?
That's the thing. I feel like if you stay in that clicky mentality, you're only hindering yourself. Because there's so many opportunities you'll miss from being stush. Like, I'm telling you now, there are so many opportunities people have probably missed from just thinking that they were too good for this or too good for that. Do you know what I mean? And like, if I sat there and was like, oh, I'm not doing TikTok, like, bruv, it's probably gonna be another app that no one cares about next week, all this other shit, I wouldn't be where I am now, innit?
100%.
But it's just taking that risk and being like, I don't care if I'm perceived, I don't care if people think it's noise or whatever, like, I'm doing my thing. and it busses.
I love that.
So it's just
because it's only moist until it's not moist anymore, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. That's why I think like there's so many new avenues for people to show what they're doing, especially with Instagram, Twitter, with all these podcasts that people have, with the NFT stuff, with like TikTok. Bro, you even slap a track on OnlyFans. Do you know what I mean? Bro. There's so many
ways to get
there's so much stuff right now going on.
Do
like,
hear that.
And even like with TikTok as well, which I think so like inspired me. I even tried it. Bro, these man, there's 15-year-olds in their bedroom with their iPhone earphones on BandLab making bangers. Whilst you're sleeping, them man are making bangers on their earphones, bro. That's when I was like, nah, pattern up, buy my home setup. Like, yo,
I love that,
because there's no excuse anymore.
Yeah,
you can say, I haven't got the equipment, I haven't got this, I haven't got that. They are literally on an app, mixing their own vocals, making a track, and previewing it, and then getting exposure. Like, how can you hate on it?
No, 100%.
How can you hate on someone doing that for themselves? So it's lit. Like, it's mad.
Trust me. Well, I'm looking forward to this year for you and also Dreya. And yeah, we got this new version of the track. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this new version?
Yeah, but because like I said before, the original version of the track is just a freestyle. It was literally in the studio, it was off the rum.
I love that raw authenticity.
We was just going back and forth, just freestyling, innit? And I was just like, yo, okay, cool. We did like 8 different versions. Like, this is the one. And then obviously now with everything that's happened with TikTok and stuff, there's a lot of people that have been reaching out saying like, it's a little bit harder for like, obviously it's not got the traditional structure of a song. So we just felt, why not? Obviously the freestyle's always going to be up. It's still up there. It's going to be, anyone can use it or listen to it and stuff like that. But we just thought, for purposes of like more commercial use in terms of like, for TVs or if they want to hear it on radio, we can make this into a chorus. So now it's got the chorus structure, like the I Never Been With a Baddie, that's the chorus. And there's now verses. And I feel like it's easier, not easier to listen to, like, I can't like, I love the freestyle as well. But I think obviously as someone, if I was just driving around on an everyday thing, I woke up in the morning, I'm just cruising. Bro, if I'm hearing that on the radio, my day's starting off right, you feel me? So I think, bro, it makes sense. Nice. Do you know what I mean? It makes sense. Man. So we just went for the more traditional structure.
Just hit them when sometimes I say some of the biggest songs, they just hit you with that hook or that chorus again and again and again.
I think that's the only thing. It wasn't missing anything. But it's like you was always waiting for it to go back to that.
That baddie,
So we was like, bro, why not just slap it back in there and get a movie done for it as well. You had my guy Charlie, bro. He's literally.
Yeah, tell us about the video.
Bro, Charlie, my brother, like from when I was 16, I've been doing music videos with him, with Jungle, Koji Radical, Little Sims. All of their music videos, I've been dancing on them, innit? But then Dreya must have reached out to Charlie because we've done a lot of music videos with him in the past and was just like, yo, like, this is full circle. It makes sense. He was the reason that I fully invested in dance. Nice. So who's to say he can't be the reason I'm fully stepping into this music thing? He's getting us a movie done, innit? So, yo, when I'm saying tune in 5 p.m. today. No, it's not even today. It's late later.
We're recording this on Friday, guys. But so Sunday, go and watch that right now.
I was about to say, so bro, it'll be out. No excuses. It's out now. You feel me? It's out now. Own brand baddie. It's on Dreya Mac's
Just leave it on all night. Just
not like that. Run up the streams,
man. Let's support real music, that real authentic UK sound coming through, and we're taking it global.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, introduce the track for us, bro.
Yo, I already told you before. It's Felixthe1st, baby. I'm outside. We at the pit, or we represent
everything.
We outside. Don't worry, bro. It's Felixthe1st, and I've got a track for you. We got own brand baddie coming through. Felixthe1st and Dreya Mac. You already know the vibes, baby.